All right, Formula fans, time to do an exterior walk around of this 2006 Formula 31 PC. You'll see she just shines, the gel coat pops, there's no oxidation on this baby. She was kept undercover on freshwater Lake Travis her entire life and has seen relatively little use. You'll see up here on the bow, I don't know if you can really see how shiny she is. I just had her professionally detailed, but just an excellent shape. You've got your spotlight up there, your stainless windlass anchor, stainless bow rails, just really beautiful, classy Formula boat here. Have a lot of buyers coming from out of state these days as I do these exterior walkarounds and all the walkarounds. I try to make sure and point out every tiny little cosmetic imperfections. I do not want unmet expectations when people come to see her in person. So I'm gonna exhibit full transparency as we walk around here. There's really nothing to show up here on the starboard bow, just everything in pristine condition. I will say the one thing, so we went through her completely, serviced everything, inspected everything, everything's working great. I will say if I were to keep her in the water long term, I would probably have a new bottom job. I didn't want to do that because I never know what potential buyers might do with the boat. Some trailer, some keep her on lift, so didn't want to sink money into a bottom job to be wasted, but she could probably use a freshened bottom job if you want to keep her in the water. But anyways, on down around the starboard side here. Nothing to show. Well, actually, there's a tiny little scratch right here. Can't even hardly notice it unless you get right up to it. I will say she's in phenomenal condition inside and out. There are a few little scratches like that, and a few on the port side that I will point out. But I mean, keep in mind, this is a 2006, an 18-year-old boat, and she is in excellent shape. You'll see the white up there just popping in the sunlight right there. Everything in excellent shape. The fiberglass radar arch up there. Bimini's in excellent shape. Just a beautiful boat. Really a great representation of pride and ownership here. So we walk around the starboard side here again. Not seeing anything else to show. Actually, you know what? Tiny little deal right there. My pinky for reference could barely see that unless you're really looking for it. On down here, there's a very, very fine scratch right here. Can barely even feel it with my fingernail, but it's into the paint a little bit. I mean, really insignificant. As you zoom out here, you'll notice you can hardly see it. Then on around here to the starboard stern in excellent shape. Swim deck is not all beat up like you see a lot of the times from whacking into the docks. Couple little just very minor dings, I mean barely noticeable in the stainless steel rub rail right there. Again, she did have a name. It was called Beach Music, but we removed that. I like to have a nice clean transom area. Look how shiny that baby is. And then you'll notice the sea deck flooring back here on the expansive swim deck. That does carry throughout the cockpit. I showed that in the interior walkthrough. Just wanted to point that out again. A couple little chips right here on the swim ladder locker. I mean, very insignificant. Kind of have to be looking for it to even notice that. But like I said, full transparency. Want to show every single thing. Want to go ahead and point out the drives while we're down here. We did pull the drives, inspected everything. Bellows are great, gimbal bearings great, alignment, no issues there. I mean, props are like in pristine condition. No scale or dings or anything. Just everything in excellent shape. The what are those called? The zincs, all in excellent shape. Again, though, I mean, she probably could use a bottom job if you're gonna leave her in the water, but nice huge trim tabs there, working perfectly, really bringing her up out of the water. But anyways, out drives in excellent condition. Bravo 3s right there, baby. On around towards the port stern area here, again, rub rail in excellent shape, everything in excellent shape as we come around. Again, paint shining like new, no oxidation. A few more scratches down this side. Fine scratch right there. I mean, really insignificant if you ask me, but trying to point every single thing out. As we come down the port side here, You'll see tower and the hull there in just excellent shape, shining there. A little bit of a little marring in the paint right here. I mean, very insignificant as you zoom out, can barely notice that. On down the port side here, that blue is just a beautiful deep blue color. I love that Formula blue. Tiny little insignificant rub right there. And then there's a few scratches right up here, the worst on the boat. I would imagine at some point someone just got in a little trouble, and you'll see scratch right there, and then a little dock rash right there. But I mean, that's the worst thing, and really not noticeable unless you're right up there at it. But in my opinion, incredibly insignificant for a 18-year-old boat. On up here to the port bow, again, in excellent shape. Nothing really to show up here. Just a beautiful boat. Just had her out cruising. Just eats up the chop like nobody's business. Just cruises effortlessly. Gorgeous example of a 2006 Formula 31 PC. I'd love the opportunity to get you out on this baby, show you what she'll do. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.